As we go here, guys, and I was chatting with one student. I was making some changes on the course page, and the student pointed out that they got this email about the grade weight change. And so I want to clarify a little bit about how I'm using the program to grade. Number one, Canvas really wants to use averages, right? So they want to say that they're used to teachers saying each thing is worth so much, right? Each assignment is worth so many points, and it wants to spit out a percentage grade at the end, because most people grade that way. But because QSI is mastery learning, we don't grade that way. We use the grading rubric. So I was adding some categories here, which is why you got the email. I was just organizing this a little bit better for myself. But I want to explain to you, why do you see 0, 0, 0, and 100? And the reason is because I want the grading rubric to be the one assignment that tells you whether you have B-level mastery or A-level mastery. So it's not as if these things don't count. All these other things are learning activities, and they're used to unlock things. But when your total grade, and I'm just going to go to Unit 1, your unit grade will be put out in the form of this grade. So when you see this grade, it's going to either say mastery or above mastery. And what am I doing? Well, here's the TSWs, right? And then the 4 points or 3 points have to do with, I'm going to switch screens here. They have to do, here's the Unit 2 grading rubric. They have to do with this B level or A level. So everything has a TSW, TSW 1, 2, whatever, and then there's categories. So if you have A level, it's 4 points because you have 3 for the B plus 1 for the A. Why is 1 for the A? Because if I do that, then if you have 80%, that's all the B's, that'll give you over 80%, and it'll spit out B-level mastery, again, because it wants to do percentages. And if I say an A is worth 1, then if you have 4 points, you end up with over 90%, and it spits out A-level mastery. And I will keep filling these in for students. I'm trying to play around with these rubrics here within Moodle. I'm trying to get it to be usable. So far, I can't click on two things. So here I can color code both of these to tell you, hey, you have A level, right? This was a student who missed that question, right? So I have the questions from the test here, and I can highlight two things to show you that you have B, because you have to have B level and then you have A level. On the Canvas grading rubrics, I can't click on two things, so I'm still playing around with how this is going to work. But just to kind of recap, go back here, right? You got this email today. The reason this email came is because I was playing around with adding categories, and no, these things are not worth 0% of what you're doing. It's just that I'm trying to play around with a system that wants to give you averages in a system, QSI, that doesn't use averages. All right, hope that helps. Thanks for your attention.